Rich!
Rich!
What's up,
Big
big
boy
man?
Rich.
I haven't seen you in a while.
I know. I'm glad to hear from you.
Yeah.
Absolutely good to hear. Glad to hear from you.
Shoot.
So he is giving you some shout out compliments with regard to your book review.
You know it,
That's
man.
a good thing.
Donald Trump's easy to review, baby.
That's right. Absolutely. So he's saying he likes the Rich Dad books, but he finds DT, Donald
DT,
Trump, the big Trumpster, to be a bit repetitive.
Sure.
I've not read enough of his books to have yet found him to be repetitive. I'm sure that's true. Like I read Think Big and Kick Ass, Think Like a Billionaire. You know, those are kind of repetitive, but they're, I don't know, a little bit different. And then I have not yet read the Why We Want You to Be Rich. I'm like halfway through it or something.
Right,
so it's kind of like that.
That's a good one. I haven't read the Think Like a Billionaire yet. I don't know when it came out, what his order was as far as what came out, but that's one I definitely want to read.
Now,
so.
the Trump book that I would tell you that you need to go out and read immediately.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Is not written by Donald Trump. It says Trump Strategies for Real Estate, but it's actually written by George H. Ross.
That's his right-hand man.
Yes. Yeah, and got involved with George early in the process, George being an attorney. Yeah. And George actually implements and has created strategies that have caused Trump to be as successful as he is. So, I mean, there's a lot of partnerships in that.
Right. He was on The Apprentice for a couple seasons.
He was.
Season or one or two.
Yeah,
or something
he absolutely was. And I think George has just got to be one of the sharpest men in all of New York City.
Yeah.
Right alongside of Donald Trump himself as well. But read this book because it is tremendously inspirational. And the other thing that it really reminds me all the time is, Tim Ferriss says when you go for the outrageous, it's an easier accomplishment than it is to go for the mundane or the expected.
There's cleaner up there.
Right, and that's true of Trump. Like Trump is dealing in an area where there are very few other planes up in the altitudes that he's flying.
Yeah.
And so as a result of that, that's why he can see such tremendous success. So anyway, read that book immediately, if not sooner.
Billionaire Lessons for the Small Investor. And one quick note, in the Why We Want You to Be Rich, I mean, as far as you're talking about the air up there, Kiyosaki said that he pulled up to Trump's plane one time and he could actually taxi underneath Trump's plane because of how big Trump's plane was. So that's the comparison between Kiyosaki
and Trump.
Yeah,
right.
So,
of the two of them, who's the bigger player? No question.
All right.
So look forward to additional feedback, man.
Thanks, Rich.
Peace.
See you, buddy.